Yeah, I'm right back at you like I never left, and I'm gonna go this hard to my last breath. It's Lil Kenny Russell, Kanoom, Connoisseur Moon. You already know what you're gonna get when you step in the room. You're now dealing with Kanoom. I'm here. And while I'm here, I'm gonna make the information direct and clear because a lot of y'all can't hear. Now, welcome back to Make My Ancestors Great Again. Today is my thoughts one on one, and this is addressed to the moles. It's the Moorish Science Temple of America, or the Moorish Science in itself, because they have so many offshoot branches. Um, and for me, I've been noticing a lot of them is either from New Jersey, different parts of New Jersey, whether it be Newark, whether it be any of them little places in New Jersey. Um, Detroit seems like a stockpile of modes is coming out of Detroit and different wherever they might be. Florida is another nest pool of these Moorish Americans, but they moles. And the reason why I titled it Moles, M-O apostrophe S, is because that's the side of the Science Temple. And this is what I'm addressing. That's crooks and convicts. They the ones that getting people house and squat. See, I'm not disrespecting all the Moorish men that have a sound mind, but you moles that do scams, squats, you a squatter, you doing all this, you are handmade and handpicked. I said this in previous videos of Europeans. You a house pet, you a laptop, or what they call a lap dog for the European. You've always been in that servitude servicing position of the European. See, so this part of the moles that I'm addressing, they strike me as they've been living under their father's rule and being a handmaiden pet for so long that they want to continuously get something free. So in their sovereign understanding, the moles, they're part of the Moorish Science Temple of America, but they the moles, the crooks and convict side. He failed that law. He don't do nothing but study case law because he did all this prison time. He going in and out of courts. He don't drive with license. He don't do nothing. He got 55 failure to appears. All this nonsense because nothing applies to them. That's the moles. I'm addressing this for a very good reason, and it's only addressed that the ancestors. It comes to me, and the ancestors they speak on that. Why am I going so hard, or why am I particularly concerned about giving my thoughts on moles? They take advantage of people. They take good young ladies who have jobs, getting ready to go far in the world, and they change their mind with sovereign thought patterns. Oh, you don't have to pay no car note. You don't have to pay no registration. Women be in a congratulative type of posture, congratulating themselves with good things like a car. I just got my first apartment. I just bought me a home, whatever it may be. Then they meet some old, excuse my language, but they meet some old nigga off the street, a mo, and he come and put that crook game in her ear and tell her she don't have to do any of that. She don't know. She's still coming along in the world. So he politic that nonsense. And then she offshoot all them loans and debts and say, hey, I'm not paying insurance. I'm not paying registration. I can travel. You can't do none of that type of stuff. That's for fools. See? And the Moorish Science Temple of America, they do this too. They're not fools. They know about law, but they still in the aspect of that part, they moles because they're gonna disrespect all laws and then want to be treated with respect of the law because they talking about they sovereign nationalists and they go by the Constitution. If you don't respect law, you don't get no type of law respect from law given. None. Now, I'm addressing it like this because it's a young lady. We're gonna watch the video that one of these moles, these silly niggas, again, excuse my words, and took advantage of this lady. I'm gonna nickname her Sister Sheila. Good woman, African woman. She not no damn sovereign indigenous to the land of America. She's an African, beautiful woman. Maybe a Nubian, maybe an Egyptian, maybe a Hutu, any of these type of things. She could be a Nigerian, a Canadian, She can be any of these people. A Mali, she can be from Mali, she can be a Swaziland, a Zulu, but she's on here talking about I'm indigenous and this and that. She said a lot of slanderous things towards Europeans because that's what a Mo, some nothing but a corner store, in words of SETI, some nigga with just a corner store Mo with nothing but a card in his pocket, a sovereign card that he made fictitiously. I got no respect for y'all. If any one of the Mo's please get at me in my comments and we can address this. You can tell me how you feel respectfully. I'm just giving my thoughts. But one of y'all need a first class ass whooping. Whoever did this to Sister Sheila, I'm addressing you. And I hope one of the Mo's know the Mo that did this. I will fly wherever you at and give you a first class ass whooping and knowledge. And you need a first class ass whooping or a physical ass whooping. I'm not no tough type of guy, but when you disrespect our ancestors, our grandmothers, our auntie, you need a first class ass whooping. Let's get to the video. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching. I don't own the video. It's from a gentleman named Team Skeptic. I've been watching a lot of Moore's type of videos, and they don't do nothing but negative type of stuff. They don't get nothing but negative news. It's no happy endings. A lot of times some of that stuff get thrown out and then they take on this understanding of invincibility. Oh, I won in court, they threw all that out. Well, a lot of times the police don't show up, so they're just gonna throw it out if you wasn't sovereign. See? But they think they have some sovereign or diplomatic immunity because they got thrown out. Let's look at the video. This is sad, y'all.
I've been living here for 20 years. You want me to just up and leave because you came over here on my porch telling me what I gotta do. My name ain't on nothing. So you gonna take me to jail?
Now, we don't want to do that.
You don't want to, but you will in a heartbeat. You don't care about nobody. You have nothing inside of you.
That is not
nothing. And I pray for you because something gonna happen to both of y'all for coming in here trying to remove somebody from their house because of that piece of shit. That ain't, he's a foreigner.
It's not
on my land.
You
will pay dearly, honey, if I leave here. Because I don't have no place to go and I'm not leaving. I got too much shit to get out of here. So I don't know what we're gonna do, but you might need to go back to the judge and tell him I said to call me.
That's something you should have did, man.
I don't need to do that. That's none of it is on my name is not on any. They're not talking to me.
So you're not a person?
I'm not. My name. I have a name and an identity.
But you are a person, right?
It doesn't say person. It says it needs to say the person that has been here. The light bill is my name for 20 years.
You have to talk to the court about.
I don't need to talk to no court. I'm indigenous. This is my land.
That's the video. And my thoughts on the video is that's a goddamn shame. Now, this is a religious video too, because the Mo's, they Muslims or Islam, however you want to cut it, okay? They believe in Islamic law and all that type of stuff because Moroccans, they're Muslim people. Now, they did this to Sister Sheila. This is a heavily melanated, beautiful Black woman. She's been living in her house somewhere in Florida for 20 years, paying her mortgage, everything. I mean, we got to conclude that she's been paying. She's been there 20 years. Said she was a part of the neighborhood watch. I didn't want to show too much because, again, that is owned by Team Skeptic. You can go watch it in its entirety on his page. I didn't want him to give me a copyright strike. I'm just giving my thoughts on it. Hope the gentleman don't give me no copyright strikes. She ran into a corner store Mo, some old knucklehead type of brother, and he put that in her ear. Hey, you want to unload that mortgage? You know mortgage is illegal. Met some nigga named Tyreek or Taharka or some old Tyre, Nine Feathers Bay. Don't know if they Indians, don't know if they indigenous, aboriginal, don't know if they Moorish Americans, don't know if they Moroccan nationalists. I mean, it's nothing but silly stupidity. But whoever did this to Sister Sheila need a first-class ass whooping. Straight up. She had her grandson in the house. That's on the video as well. and he came out and read something. So the sheriff was there to kick her out. She don't know. The moles gave her some instructions. Hey, don't answer nothing. Don't go to court. This, that, and the third. And sent her a package of silly literature. Told her she's indigenous to the land. A woman not melanated, a woman that dark. She's not indigenous to North America. No, 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 no. That is a descendant of Africa. Straight up. I don't care how you cut it. That lady, look in her bloodline. She did not come from North America. But these silly moles took advantage of her, and when she popped the garage, she had a BMW in there. Now they probably didn't even told her to, hey, let that go too. You know you don't have to pay no car note. That's illegal. Sold her a package, XYZ, how much dollars? 15, 25,000, 10,000, whatever they sold her. She had good money in the bank. Got equity in the house. So whatever they told her, she paid them. Now she's getting kicked out of her house. And she said, they don't have my name on it. See, this the game. She don't even know the whole script. They gave her a little bit of stuff to say. I'm indigenous. If they come, tell them this, that, and the third. You haven't been receiving no letter. She don't even know the script. You can tell they did this and got on. And if it was a husband of hers, which he wasn't in the household, he's sad. Because if me and my wife decided to do something like that and be stupid after 20 years, and all of a sudden enact some mortgage policy that we believe we've been holding on to for 20 years, he's a coward. Her husband is a coward. So if you was a husband that did this and you wasn't on the video, you was a coward. I wouldn't have went to the store to get as much as a loaf of bread when we on this type of time, because I got to stand firm. When they come, I say, no. I'm Moorish, this and that. This is my land. I've been here 20 years. The 20 years alone bought herself so much equity, and she probably had her house paid off before she met this corner store Mo. So he took advantage of Sister Sheila. You brothers should be ashamed of yourself. Tariq or Taharka, Nine Feathers Bay, Bigfoot, Lil Pamper, okay? All these silly type of names they be having, and they identify themselves as white men. Yeah, I'm gonna come back on here tomorrow too. Again, we're gonna deal with the moles all week, because you silly to be putting on fronts, don't have no type of understand, want to have a fez on. The feds don't have to, it's no type of identity. It can be red, it can be burgundy. If you ran out of burgundy, you can have black. If you ran out of black and burgundy, or does it mean for one? I don't care what you're talking about. The man that brought it to town, to this geographical location, the Americas, his name is Noble Drew Ali. He wore a white one with feathers and stuff on it. So that's my thoughts on the video. We're going to deal with the moles all week. Lousy members of society. I don't care where you put them at. They gimmick having, scam running, don't want to pay because they handmaids and pets and used to being fed by the Europeans. I'm speaking about all through history. You've always been on the right or the left-hand side of the European, ready to do whatever he say as a house pet. That's my thoughts on the video. It's Lil Kenny Russell, Kanoon, Consul Moon. You already know what you're going to get when you step in the room. You're down there with Kanoon. This is what I do, and I love to do it. And before I take back what I said, I add some more to it. This is what's killing me. This lady had a grandson that was there with her, which means she had children. Now, before she ran into you silly moles, okay, that gave her some crook game, some nonsense, because in the root word of crooked is crook. So some crook got in this lady's Sister Sheila ear, told her he can offload that mortgage, she can save all that money because she's indigenous and all that, and got this lady house stripped up from under her. He need to show his face, fly me out to wherever he's at, and I'm going to address it with a first-class ass whooping. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching. You should be ashamed of yourself to do this to Sister Sheila.